Hi there, everybody. This is Coach Rahti of Creative Calling Coaching. Welcome to my it's not bi-weekly, it's twice a weekly COVID coping live stream. You see on your left, if I'm not mistaken, or right. This is like over here. No, over, ah, over there. You see to your left. It is indeed to your left. You see a card. This card is from a deck of Kabbalah cards. It is a Kabbalah deck, and each card is either a Hebrew letter or one of the 10 Sephirot of the Tree of Life. And today, as you can see, we've pulled a Sephirah. In fact, auspiciously enough, we have pulled the top Sephirah, the top of the Tree of Life, Keter. Interesting, because when I pull this, when I pull these, it's for everyone. It's for all of us. But I sometimes have a question in mind. And the question I had in my mind today had to do with somebody who's sort of a needle in my thigh. He's kind of annoying. And I wanted some wisdom with regard to managing that relationship. And I pulled Keter. Keter, all of the cards are some aspect of humanity or spirituality, right? But Keter in particular is about enlightenment. Very few people reach the state of enlightenment, or as we would say in Buddhism or Hinduism, samadhi. I think it is the Jewish version of samadhi, Keter. A state of knowing. And what is it that you know in that state? A moment of being that state is one of being one, completely connected to all that is. Very few people walk around like that. In my younger days, experimenting with certain hallucinogens, I had what I imagine felt like that experience of it all being perfect, all being one, all being bigger than me, and yet I was all of it. And in other words, this relationship is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Keter also relates to ideas of the paranormal variety, the unexplainable variety, synchronicity, things that happen just when they're supposed to, thinking about somebody and then they walk up the block. Those sorts of knowings are related to Keter. Everyone, all of us have some little piece of petty crap in our life that is a distraction, that may, if we are not careful, become preoccupied with and ruminative around. And I think it goes without saying that's pretty much always a waste of time. Getting embroiled in power struggles with other people, debates about semantics, whatever the case may be, that is a cue to pull back and give yourself the larger picture. Is this really where your energy needs to go? What do you want to pay attention to right now? What do you want to create right now in the world? Are you on the path to the meaning that you want to make? So I'm glad I pulled this. It's a reminder to all of us. What matters? What do taxes are due, right? I think that has a lot of people kind of, even though we had a 2-month extension, who thinks about that? Who wants to think about that stuff? People are in a lot of fear around their money blindness, perhaps, around their admin and inattentiveness to it. And it can feel like the end of the world. Well, keter, 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 keter. It's not. You can choose to delve into it, take care of it. The universe will give you more information as needed. Or you can choose to stay in the fear. That is also a choice, and the universe will again give you more information. And I imagine that information might be a little harsh. Good chance it is, right? What we resist will persist. You can't skip over anything, right? I tried skipping over great swaths of unpleasantness in a pursuit of salvation when I was young, salvation being fame and fortune. And it turns out you can't. Whatever it is you're supposed to go through this time around, go through it. Because rushing slows you down. There was a nice meme that my assistant actually found, Joe, and put on my page, Creative Calling Coaching. And it says something to the effect of when you rush, when you slow down, good things happen. When you slow down, great things happen. You're not trying to skip anything. So if you are in the process of building something and you don't get ahead of yourself, that great thing will happen. It will come to pass. And in the meantime, the experience itself will be that more enriched. So the question to ask yourself, I think, and I'm reminded by this card, is what matters? What matters in this moment? If you feel like you're lost or feeling afraid, in a negative mood, question that. That's the question to ask. What matters? And then I'm going to stop the share so I can just be with you. What matters? And what are you willing to do in service of it? I think that's the question I'm going to leave you with now. In terms of your life purpose, at any given moment, what matters? And what are you willing to do in the service of it? I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'll be back on Tuesday. Feel free to share, comment, make suggestions for other topics, because even though I'll be pulling Kabbalah cards, I always find a way to work it in. All right? Have a wonderful weekend. My son turns 18 this weekend. Very exciting. He's officially becoming a roommate. We did it. We pulled him up. That's what matters. We pulled that kid up. Congratulations to me. In the grand scheme of things, all the pain, all the stress, all the worry, he is a man. That's what matters. Talk to you next week.